is Google Docs or PowerPoint or Microsoft Word. Redo and undo feature is very famous. But did you know that stack data structure is used in implementing this feature? Let's see how. Here I have taken an interface of Google Docs. Here I'm going to write something. Let's say I have written the primary goal of Nestlé Academy is to give quality education. I want to write education here, but I forgot to mention here you. So instead I have written education, something like that. Let me tell you that here a stack is maintained where each and every information that I have entered gets stored. Like in this case, quality is stored, ed is stored separately, cation is stored separately. So this is our undo stack. Okay, we know that in stack the data is placed from top, and whenever we want to get the data, we can get it from the top. Only the top element we can access, right? Now, when I press Ctrl Z, then I know it means undo, right? So what it does is it selects the top element and it pops that element out of the stack and placed it in the redo stack. That is why we can see here that cation get removed when I press Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z means undo the operation which I have performed. Here in this case I have entered cation. I just can remove that out of the stack, and then after that, that particular element will get placed within this redo stack. Why it is placed in this another stack? Because when I press Ctrl Y, that is redo, then we can get that again. That is this cation, I would be able to get that again over here. Maybe I want to redo my operation. That is why redo stack is also required. Now I can continue writing. I have written the primary goal of Nestlé Academy is to give quality education to, actually I want to write everyone, but accidentally I have written every instead of every. I press Ctrl Z, this element gets selected, and it will get popped out of the stack. It will get placed within this redo stack. And you can see here the operation is undone, right? Now let's say I want to redo the operation. When I click on Ctrl Y, then this particular element gets selected and it will get popped out of the stack and will get pushed within this undo stack once again. So here the operation is redone. This is how undo redo feature works. And this is one such application of data structure. And you can see here stack is our data structure. Now let's see another example. Which data structure is used to store an image as a bitmap? Do you know which data structure is used to store an image as a bitmap? There are two types of images, bitmap images and vector images. Now, when I talk about a bitmap image, do you know which data structure is used to store that image? Guess what? It is an array. Array is so useful that it is used in